Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Remember, you can't spell Tuesday without Ed. Hello, welcome on in. I am streaming on a Tuesday. We've got updates that I want to talk about. We're fine, Pip. Thank you very much for asking. I'm sorry that people are struggling a bit in the chat. I hope you guys are well. Hello there, Isha. Welcome on in. It's lovely to see you. And I'm sorry, Fade. I know I said I was going to play Quarantine Zone today, but then we got Phasmophobia updates, and now we need to chat shit and play games. Hello, it is me. Welcome on in. We are going to take a look at the Phasmophobia updates, and then we're going to play some Phasmophobia because it turns out that we're...
I'm a bastard.
Thank you.
And before you make any smart comments,
I mean the fatherless kind. I always pause in case there's a message. Apparently we're getting the Tanglewood rework sooner than I expected. I knew it was going to be early this year, but we're losing Tanglewood like fairly soon, so I want to play some Tanglewood.
I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. We do have a hype train. Rock
During
on.
a zombie apocalypse, what would be the most secure place on Earth? Washington, D.C. They haven't got any brains down there.
It would seem so. Hello there, Chaos. Welcome on in. Thank you very much, Fade Witch. Next week, Lois. Yes, next week. It's really soon. So I want to play some of the Tanglewood map before the crossover. Which, hello there, Cass. Welcome on in. How you doing? I am well. I am tired, but I'm here to catch some ghosts. By the way, Lois, and anybody else who has bought one of the tarot card sets from the Etsy store, hello Deputy, I just want to do a quick apology. I was writing out your tarot pools today, and I hope you can read my handwriting. Hello Dandy Frick Frack! Thank you very much for 26 months in a row. I would have posted them out today, but turns out I forgot to order extra envelopes. So the envelopes are coming tomorrow. Hopefully I will have them out by Thursday. I just bought one earlier. And some stickers too. You will get stickers. You'll get a sticker each. Hello there, Jill! You can't spell Chew Ed's Day without Ed's Day. This is the day where you chew your Eds. Or Two Ed's Day, depending on what country you're from. Hello there, Curly Q. Finally get to catch you live. Welcome on in. If you want to join the Discord and hang out with us off stream, here is a link for it right here. You're more than welcome to join. It's free. I will figure out the handwriting. I'm just excited and think it is so cool to get cards and an actual handwritten note with it. And I threw a little witchy sticker in there as well as a thank you. So thank you very much to anyone who has bought one. If you want to take a look at the tarot card listing on my Etsy, there's a link for it right here and right now in chat. Thank you to everybody who has bought one so far. They've been really fun. It was like super relaxing for me. I just sat at my table in the living room with my cup of coffee and just sat with my tarot cards and just like pulled them for you. Some of them are pretty like, I hope you guys are okay. Please remember that they are for entertainment purposes only and not a replacement for actual therapy or health advice. Because some of the pulls that you guys are getting, I'm like...
I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind.
Are you guys okay? Thank you, Prismatic. Speaking of Marky Moo, I saw Iron Lung. Did you enjoy it? I thought it was fantastic. I went to see it twice. I am currently trying to edit my Iron Lung playthrough for the Spoopy channel, which incidentally, guys, if you're not subscribed to the Spoopy channel, go and subscribe to the Spoopy channel. All of the videos that I make about indie games or Phasmophobia, whatever, go up on the Spoopy channel, so go and subscribe if that is your bag. Also, just whilst I'm here, go and subscribe to the VOD channel. We just hit 700 subscribers on the VOD channel. I'm trying to get it to 1,000. If we can get the VOD channel to 1,000, I'll never ask you to subscribe to the VOD channel again. I'll never bring it up again. But if we can get the VOD channel to 1,000, that would be incredible. Right. I cannot wait for Iron Lung to be out. I want to see it, but couldn't see it in theaters. He's talking about getting like digital copies of it, like DVDs and Blu-rays and things like that. He's talking about doing that, so I'm very excited. It was excellent. Immediate tears because I've been following Mark since 2014 and I'm emotional about it. Dude, same, yeah. It's so nice to see the right people succeed. Do you know what I mean? He's such a doll. Right, let's take a look at this. I cannot wait for the physical copy. I will be buying it. I kind of hope that he brings out posters or something, because I want the Iron Lung poster for my wall. I would put it on my wall. Right, let's get down to business to protect the hunts. Actually, I'll wait. I'll wait until the hype train's over. I'll wait until the hype train's over. If you want to take part in the hype train, sub, gift sub, resub, Twitch Prime, or cheer bits. If we get the hype train up high enough, then we might be able to get you guys some free emotes. We're currently at hype train level 2. Let's see how high we can get it. Hey, thank you. There's Rebecca being an absolute legend. Thank you so much for gifting Checks Notes 5 subs. And then
remember to stay hydrated.
Sir Elfie with the 500 bitties. Thank you so much. You're an absolute legend, all of you. Two more subs and we've already reached our daily sub goal, which would be incredible. But yeah, hello there, Hank. The good Khajiit. The best Khajiit. Welcome on in. That just got us up to...
remember to stay hydrated.
Hype train level 3. We're almost at hype train level 4. Let's do it. What a hype train in... Wave at hype train, I'm poor. That's okay. That's okay. If you can't contribute, don't worry about it. You're here and that's how you contribute. You're in the chat.
And before you make any smart comments,
I mean the fatherless kind. Just being in chat and sitting here, even if you're lurking, is a huge help to my channel, so thank you very much for being here and choosing to spend your time listening to me ramble about games I freaking love. Hello there, Ghostly Jack. Welcome on in. I'm gonna have a sip of my Coke. Not sponsored, but should be. I needed a kick of sugar. Humst!
To your Twitcher, oh viewer of plenty, oh viewer of plenty, oh. You tossed a bit to your Twitcher, a friend of community.
Dandy.
Because I love you, and so happy for your streams. Take me money.
Take me money! You sounded Irish. Thank you very much, Lois, for gifting a sub. And thank you, Dandy Fritfrack. You were only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. Thank you very much. That's a massive treato. Thank you. What a babe. Have all the snacks. I will treat Mithy to a snack. And thank you, who just got us to our... Thank you to everybody who has just gotten us to our daily sub goal. You're all a bunch of absolute babes. Genuine curiosity for folks, which is better, Pepsi or Coke? For me, Pepsi, but under very specific circumstances, because I won't say no to a Coke. They're the best for little sugar kicks. I love a Dr. Pepper as well, though. I love a Dr. Pepper. They have to be full fat. None of this zero sugar, because otherwise I don't get my sugar kick. I went into a cafe, and I was looking for. Thank you, Dandy Frick again. Holy shit! Thank you, everyone. Dandy Frick gifting 5. You guys are absolute legends. What hype train level are we at currently? Holy shit! 4. That's great. No, 5. You just completed 4. We're now at 5. That's crazy. You guys are insane. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, I went into a cafe because I needed a sugar kick. I was feeling like absolute shite and I needed a wee bit of sugar. So I went in and I was like, can I have a can of, I think it was just cola that they had. Can I have a can of cola, please? And they gave me zero sugar, and I was like, that's counterproductive, but thank you. I should specify I need it because of the sugar. Can I have one that has sugar in it, please? I'm not diabetic or anything. I think I just need a little kick of sugar every now and again just to lift my spirits. But my favourite is like draft. There's something special about going into a pub or a bar and getting like a draft Coke or a draft Pepsi. They just hit different. And I think it's because that's how they're supposed to be made. Like when they come in a can, I think they're made slightly different. But see, when you get someone who just like puts the syrup in, shoots that soda water in, and it's just like, oh, it's heavenly. It reminds me of how root beer is made in like old-timey confectionery stores. It's fantastic. That is what I want. Eddie, when we're going to play Overwatch together, I was this close to asking you guys if you would mind if I played Overwatch. But then Phasmophobia happened, so... Oh yeah, soda stream at home! Man, that would be the life. That would be the absolute life. Don't worry, we will go over the Phasmophobia stuff as soon as this hype train runs out. I'm just waiting for the hype train to die down, and then we will take a look at the Tanglewood rework. Please explain Overwatch. 5 players on a team. Pew pew pew, chaos happens. Maybe we win the game, who knows. I can only imagine what Overwatch must look like to somebody who doesn't play it. It must just look like nothing. Having worked a job where I had to change out those syrup boxes, I get very judgy. Some places don't clean the lines. Don't tell me that. God, I miss Coke Zero. I can't have carbonated drinks anymore, and it makes me sad. Yeah, I really should cut them out. Because it's my main intake of sugar, and sugar puts weight on. Like, not that I would lose that much. I've always been a doughy boy. But if I cut out the sugar that I take in from carbonated drinks, it would help me out immeasurably. But, in the words of Dorian Pavis, if all I ate, I could also just eat nothing but boiled rice and I would live longer, but that's not going to happen. I can't remember the full quote. Somebody in chat will quote it perfectly for me. Boiled rice and vegetables. I could also just eat nothing but boiled rice and vegetables and I would live longer, but that's just as likely to happen. The chances of me living my life only on boiled rice and vegetables and cutting out carbonated drinks from my diet are just as likely. But hey ho, we carry on. I'm here to represent the doughy boys. I'm here to represent the sponge boys, the boys of dough. Moderation, exactly. I don't have one every single day, and I don't have like, and if I do, I had 2 yesterday. Don't tell anyone. I had 2 yesterday as a treat, and then I'm having 1 today because they're in the fridge. But then as soon as they're drank and as soon as they're gone and I don't have them in the fridge, I will not buy more for a while. Right, hype train is over. Let's go. Let's do this. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Right. YouTube, here we go. Fuck yeah. Oh, I have to sit over here. Hold on. I'm very narrow on this camera. Pause the music. Pause the music. I jokingly tell my husband I'm shaped like a busted can of biscuits. I am, you know those, I only see them in America. We don't have them here. But you know how you can go to the store and just buy like a tube of cookie dough or cake mix? Like you just like, it's cardboard and you kind of like unwrap it and you've got cookie dough or cake mix. I'm that I am that. That's what I am. I'm a tube of cake dough or cookie dough. I'm a tube of cookie dough. That's me. That's it. That's me. That's exactly me. Nothing but goodness inside, though. Nothing but goodness inside. But is it good for you? Spotted dick. Spotted dick is delicious. And sticky toffee pudding. Oh. Right. Focus. Hocus pocus. There's pizza on your focus. Focus, chat. Focus. This is important. This is fantastically important. I am shaped like an uncooked cinnamon roll. Right, focus. Focus! Because we have an update about 6 Tanglewood Drive, the rework release date announcement. As you can see, it will be available on March 3rd, so next week. Which means we've only got until March 3rd to play the current Tanglewood map before it changes. Now, we do have a couple of things. I am going to read through it really quickly so you don't have to. Welcome back, Ghost Hunters. We have some news for you. Today, we're excited to announce that our reworked 6 Tanglewood Drive will be launching on March 3rd, 2026 for all platforms. Keen-eyed Ghost Hunters will have seen that our last developer preview said that the player character update would launch alongside the Tangle rework. Due to the scope of the update, these have now been separated, with Tanglewood launching first, but rest assured, the player character update will not be far behind. So we're going to get the Tangle rework first, and then we're going to get the character updates, like the animations for like the death and the revive, and maybe even character customization. We're going to get that a little bit later. So Tanglewood first, player character updates a little bit later. While we'd like to save the majority of the changes and surprises that await you with the map launch, we want to give a little detail on why and how we've decided to rework such a fan favourite location. Now, the visuals that we've got so far of Tanglewood caused an awful lot of like a stir, especially from like people like me, because the looping spot in the kitchen is now gone. But they assure us that there's a reason why they've done it, and it shouldn't be too different. Like, even though that the best looping spot in the game has gone, apparently there's a reason for it. I shall read on. So the visuals, as with all our previous map reworks, our aim is to bring all our original locations up to the quality we know both Phasmophobia and our team are capable of. We've created brand new assets, props, animations and more to populate 6 Tanglewood Drive and bring it in line with the vision that we've always had. A lot of people ask me, why are they doing reworks? Well, an awful lot of the location assets that they have are taken from like publicly accessible things that other people can buy. You'll find assets in Phasmophobia in other games, and what they want is to make their game theirs. So they are reworking stuff with things that they have made in-house, so that when you play Phasmophobia, you're seeing assets that are for Phasmophobia, and you're not looking at assets that you would be like, hey, I saw that in another game, or you're not playing another game and being like, hey, it's the bunny from Phasmophobia. So that's why they're doing it. Now, we do have 2 videos here, before and after shots of these 2 locations, but I'll show you them at the end. Our approach to Tanglewood was to give it a much more lived-in feel than the other houses in-game currently, meaning older furniture and decor, giving us a sense of who 6 Tanglewood Drive belonged to before something happened within those walls. We've also begun exploring what's possible in terms of environmental storytelling with our latest maps and these reworks. While we aren't spilling any secrets just yet, we're looking forward to seeing Ghost Hunters explore and perhaps piece together their own stories for what takes place at 6 Tanglewood Drive. So they're going to be telling a bunch of stories with the environment, which I'm very excited about. So let's talk about the design. 6 Tanglewood Drive was one of Phasmophobia's first maps, and we've learnt so much since then. We want our maps to each provide a unique gameplay experience, different room layouts, various options for players to approach any one contract, more ghost interactions. With all this in mind, we've approached the design of this rework with not only a profound sense of respect for the map that started it all, but with everything we as a team have learned, designing newer maps such as Nell's Diner. I don't get why people are upset about the map updates. To me, it makes sense to remake the older maps with the quality they can now afford to implement before the full release. I agree. I like that they now are in a position where they can afford to make their own assets and make the game that they wanted to make in the beginning. Whereas like in the beginning, all they had was access to public domain assets and stuff. So they just put together what they had on the budget that they had. The only problem that I have with the remake is purely and simply a selfish one, is that I'm going to miss my favorite looping spot in the kitchen. That's the only thing that I'm going to be like, about. I think a lot of people, just playing devil's advocate here, but I think a lot of people, and also, hello, welcome on in, by the way, Tiefling Kisser, love the username. I am also a Tiefling Kisser. I think people get really attached to their favourite maps, and there's a sense of nostalgia there, and I think people are just scared that it's going to get ruined. But I don't think people need to worry. I think they need to trust the developers a little bit more and judge it once you've played it, if that makes sense. I think because it's been so long, people have kind of forgotten it's an early access, which means that changes are not only possible, but likely. Exactly. And it's nice to see that the developers, like I say, are in a position where they can make it the vision that they wanted for their own game. Like, that's nice to see. Also, Phasmo has been in early access this whole time, so this has never been the final version of the game, which is easy to forget. Likely, just like what Tiefling Kisser just said. Yeah, exactly. They're starting this whole, what is it, Phasmophobia 0.0, 1.0, which is like the launch of their like full game. People do forget that it's been in early access this whole time. Hello, Serena. Hello. Eddie just wants to be Jerry in a game of cat and mouse with the ghosts. I do. But it's okay. I'm excited to explore this new map and see what they do with it. But let's read on. Excuse me, I'm full of Coke, as in cola. In this rework, it is important that we keep the core design of the house as familiar as possible. So while there aren't any drastic layout changes, bar one we'll talk about in a moment, the island in the kitchen! The redesign has given 6 Tanglewood Drive a much richer personality, introduced through new interactions, landmarks, and landmarks that players will notice from their first steps inside. So here's a look at the outside, which we've seen. I'm pretty sure we've seen this already. Hello there, main captain. Now, look at this. Look at this. Let me just bring this down for you guys a little bit. Hold on. Ooh. One area that will feel very fresh to all players is the sound of Tanglewood Drive. We've implemented a whole host of new audio features, both to existing parts of Tanglewood and a new one, creating one of our most immersive maps in-game yet. They've added a whole bunch of new audio files to this, so it's going to sound like a lived-in area. This is what the hall down towards the kitchen is going to look like. So over here is where the living room is. This is the hallway to the kitchen. This is the kitchen on this side. This is the dining room over here. This is the door to the basement. This is the door to the garage. And now we've got a door here, which people are speculating whether it's going to be like to a backyard, or whether it's just going to be like to the side of the house, or if you're not even going to be able to open this door at all. Maybe it's just a visual, like a window that you can see out of with like the ghost will leave fingerprints on that. It might not even open, but we'll see. I have seen images of the dining room. The dining room table has gotten smaller and rounder, so that's where our main looping spot is going to be, maybe. But we haven't seen the basement yet. We haven't seen the basement. Now, I'll talk about the basement in just a second. Don't let me forget. There's even a dryer jingle. So The dryer jingle, like when the dryer is finished, it's going to have a wee jingle. Fantastic. When we first revealed a look at the rework, we saw a lot of conversation around the new kitchen area and the distinct lack of a looping spot, my favourite looping spot in the game. Hold on, I'll take you up on that water. Redemp. My favourite looping spot in the game. But that's okay. I'll get over it, I'm sure. My nose. While the looping spot has indeed been removed from the kitchen area, ghost hunters needn't fear. There's still excellent locations within the walls of 6 Tanglewood Drive to loop your ghost. We chose to make this decision purely on a gameplay perspective and overall flow of the map. When you enter the new kitchen, it'll feel much more natural and in line with the scene we're setting. So I'm going to trust them. I'm going to trust them that they're telling a story and it will make sense when we're in the map. We knew when we announced that 6 Tanglewood Drive would be getting a rework, it would be a hot topic amongst the community due to its popularity and the place it holds in the players' hearts. With the work now done on this new version, we believe we've only improved on what makes the map so special. We hope you enjoy the new look when it releases on March 3rd, 2026. So let's take a look, because it does tell a story. The new design tells a story about who lived here. It's like an old man from the 70s. Like the carpet in all of this is very old man 70s kind of feel. But then I'll show you these 2 videos. Okay, so there's a before and after of the garage. Let me just bring it up. Right, okay, so here's the before and the after of the garage. So here's what it looks like before, and here's what it looks like after. Now look at that. The old 70s, like what kind of car is that? Like a Chevrolet or something like that? The old vintage car, the grill, the lawnmower, the bags of trash and the soil and stuff. There's a little fridge there as well. It's very clean. And the good thing about this car is that this van is fine, but it's huge. And normally when I'm looping a ghost round here, I can't see over the car. So I can't see the ghost. I have to like rely on the sound, audios and cues only when looping the ghost round here. But with the car, it looks a whole lot shorter. So when you're looping the ghost round here, you should be able to see the ghost over the top of the car. Now that means that the ghost can see you, but if you take Eddie's #1 rule and always crouch, you should be fine. But this looks nice. This looks nice. And then we've got the living room. So here's the before and after of the living room. Let me show you. Here's the before. And here's the after. Now, it looks, I thought it was going to be like a little old man, but there's evidence of a little old lady, unless of course our little old man likes pink, because what is gender and colour doesn't equal gender. But do you know what I mean? Like it looks like he has a wife. It looks like she's in charge of the living room. And she embroiders all of her cushions. There's cake and there's 2 coffee cups. So I think that it's a little old couple and she's into embroidery and baking, and he's into, because we've got this image up here, he's into trains. Now, why this? Let me tell you what I think this is. I think they've redesigned one of the rooms or the basement to have a model village looping spot. I think you can loop around the train room. I think, because the other rooms, there's like 2 other rooms. There's 3 other rooms. There's the main bedroom, there's the kids' room, and then there's the nursery. And I don't know if they're keeping all of the rooms or if they're going to transform one of the rooms into the train room. So my hope for this, because I'm a huge train enthusiast and I love model trains, my hope is that the people that live at 6 Tanglewood Drive are this old elderly couple who still have their car and their decor from the 70s. She likes to bake, so in the kitchen there's going to be like a lot of baking supplies. There's going to be cake in the living room, coffee cups and stuff, tea everywhere. And he likes to fix his car, grill meat, and play with his fucking trains. And can the ghost interact with the trains? That's my next question, because if the ghost can interact with the trains, it's fucking on. It is on. I am going to have so much fun. I want this to be the ghost room 100% of the time, and the ghost just plays with the trains. That would be so fun. Please, Phasmophobia, please, Kinetic Games. Give me the ghost room. Give me the train room. Make it the ghost room. Let's do it. It's going to be so cozy. Now, apparently, they were talking that there is like an underlying lore story to this map, but they don't want to just tell us. They want us to go in, experience the map, enjoy the map, and figure it out for ourselves. But they also want us to kind of like come up with our own stories for things. And I really hope that there is like a model train. I'm trying to have a look at the background and see where this location is. But I'm just really excited. I hope that there's like a miniature village and a train somewhere in this map. I hope that they wouldn't have just put this here for no reason, right? That would be so cool. Yeah, well, the thing I was thinking though, Coffee, is that if it is an older, like an elderly couple and they have a nursery, it's because they've got grandkids. My in-laws are like grandparents, but they've got a nursery because when their granddaughter comes over, she stays in the nursery. So they could technically keep the nursery, and it implies that their kids have kids, if that makes sense, like when their grandkids come over. I don't know. I don't know why the potato makes a sound when you throw it, but we're not here to argue. I'll be very upset though if that potato doesn't end up back in the kitchen. If we get Tanglewood, if we get the rework of Tanglewood and we lose the potato, I'll be very upset. Right, hold on guys. I'm going to do an outro for this YouTube video. Don't worry, the stream isn't ending. Sit tight, we're going to play some Phasmophobia in a second. Hold on. Feel free to say goodbye to your future selves in the chat if you want to whilst I do this. Have fun, and it will be up on the Phasmophobia channel. I've just linked it in chat. If you want to see it in the future, it will be up on the Phasmophobia channel. Right, give me 1 second. Now, let me just do this. But that's the rework for Tanglewood Drive coming out March 3rd, so it'll literally be out next week. What do you guys think about the map if you've been watching this at home on YouTube? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Are you excited about how it looks? Are you looking forward to seeing all the new looping spots? What do you think about the train? What are your theories? Tell me everything in the comment section down below. A huge thank you if you've been watching. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. We're off to play some Phasmophobia, aren't we, chat? We're going to go play some Tanglewood and take full advantage of that looping spot in the kitchen before we lose it. Anyway, like, comment and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy ghost hunting. See you next time. Perfect. And that's how you make a YouTube video. Right. Let's play some fucking Phasmophobia! Beep. And that's how you do it. Right, let me get, because we'll do some ghost gambling as well, of course. And scene! That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. You can tell that I'm like autistic as well, because as soon as I finish my outro, my face just drops. I'm like, see you next time. All right, that's it done. I'm like, ah yes, the mask. Relatable war mood. I trust you guys, like 100%. I trust you guys that I don't have to sit here constantly like masked if I don't need to. So let me just do Wheel of Names. But when I'm doing my YouTube channel, when I'm doing my YouTube stuff, I like to keep it as smiley as I can. Make it a little bit bigger. But then as soon as I finish the outro, I'm just like for real, sometimes I don't know how to stop smiling laughing, so it's like, okay, done now, right? It's like, how do I climb down from this energy? Right, pause that music, get the game up. We are playing Tanglewood all night. We're going to chat shit and catch ghosts. So your videos kept me calm last week after I had been in a car accident in the middle of nowhere. So grateful. Dude, are you okay? I'm so sorry to hear that. Are you all right?
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Right, guys, look. We still haven't got the Hanged Man or the High Priestess. We need to get the Hanged Man and the High Priestess. That's our goal for today. That's our goal. Right, single player. I'm going to switch over from challenge mode. I'm going to put my leveling one back on. Oh, I could do this. Ghost. Roaming frequency high. Changing favorite rooms low. Activity medium. Grace period 2. Evidence given 0. Let's get some evidence. Where's my leveling one? Here we go. For leveling, apply this. We'll do nightmare mode. 6 Tanglewood Drive. Let's go. Yeah. We've arrived. Right, I need to upgrade some things. I think I'm high enough level. Shelley West. Right, okay. Let me get the wheel. Here we go. By the way, if you're new to ghost gambling, I will explain it. Don't worry, everything's fine. Phantom. Easy. Absolutely easy. Right. So if you're new to ghost gambling, I'm going to start a prediction in the chat. It will appear at the top of chat. You use Phantom. You use your channel points to guess if it's going to be a phantom or if it's going to be a mimic. And if you think it's going to be a phantom or a mimic, you vote yes. If you think it's not, you vote no. You'll get the hang of it, I'm sure. All right, will the ghost be a phantom or a mimic? Gamble. Gamble, gamble, my gamble. Also, a huge thank you, as always, to anyone who is subscribing to the YouTube channels. I really appreciate it. Remember to go and subscribe to the VOD channel so I can stop talking about it. I always vote yes. I'll be right one day. And when you do, you're going to earn so many channel points because the payout on the believers is huge. It was honestly so terrifying. I was legit in the middle of nowhere. The family was delivering to... had to rescue me. And oh, baby! I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I'm just glad that you're safe. Like, I know it must be... I know it's a horrible fucking experience, but I'm just glad that you're here and you're in one piece, my love. Never again. Never again. You're not allowed to. I forbid it. Sweetheart. I want to just bundle you up in like a soft blanket and give you your favourite drink. Your favourite hot drink. My sweetheart. Nah. Fuck that. Not allowed. Camera. Wah. I'm just glad you're okay. Alright, here we go. Is it going to be a phantom? Let's find out. Tanglewood, Tanglewood. Does what would help if my torch was on? Yes, I fucking love this map. It's going to be interesting to see how it changes. Donk. Right, first things first, breaker. Is it in here? Yes, it is, yay. Breaker on. Right, okay, check for orbs, check for orbs. It's Voodoo Doll. Yatta. Nice. Alright, write that down. Right, orbs. Orbs. I'm looking for orbs. 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 Looking for Orbeez in my house. Looking for Orbeez. Always got to do the back check. Not there. Now, we are only going to get 2 pieces of evidence. So just bear that in mind. Orbeez. I see no Orbeez. We check every room. Orbs. 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 Can I hear something? Orbs.
Well, well.
Shat myself, not gonna lie.
What have we here?
Thank you very much, Hoomst. Tiefling Kisser, thank you for using your Twitch Prime on my account. Welcome on in, sweetheart. It's lovely to have you. Hoomst! Hoomst! Thank you. Oh my goodness. Ed Echo. Welcome on in. Raiders, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. How are you all doing today? How are you all doing? What were you playing today? Were you playing some Phasmo as well? Good shit. Good crack. Right, I haven't seen any orbs, so we're going to assume the orbs are not the thing. Right, I am going to do a quick gander for the bone. There it is. Incredible. So I'm just going to put that there. I'm going to go grab some shit. Whee! Playing Phas, also doing some 2 evidence runs, mostly on Tanglewood. That's exactly what we're doing today. We're losing Tanglewood. We're getting the remake, the rework next week. So I want to get in as much Tanglewood as I can before we lose the looping spot in the kitchen. Gutted, but it'll be all right. We'll make it work. Right. Let's establish temperature. 17. 17. 18. 17. 17. 18. Don't flick. Yes, we're good. Okay, that's not good. Is this one empty? Nope. Cool. What about this one? This one is empty. Okay. Good to know. Oh! Turned a light on in here! Turned on a candle, not an Onryo. We can immediately rule out Onryo because Onryos cannot light candles. Which means it just turned the breaker off. This is the ghost room, which means it's not a djinn. Djinns cannot turn off the breaker. Alright, get the breaker back on. Nice. Alrighty, so we've got some established bits and pieces. So this is the ghost room. So we're going to do that. We're going to get the crucifix and stuff in here. Nice. I will have to find a way to watch next Tuesday as well, since that is the 3rd. Oh, I hope you can, Prismatic. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. We'll figure the things out. So, quick reminder, we're only getting 2 pieces of evidence. So just because we're not getting a piece of evidence doesn't mean it's not there. So we're going to drop this down. Yeah. Bit rude. Didn't have my camera or anything. I'm just going to pop this actually here. I think I touched her, which means my sanity will have dropped a little bit, but that's fine. That's kind of what we want. Blew out that candle. That's fair. Temperature is there. Now, she did a ghost event in the room with me, so, Also, what is my sanity levels at? Because if my sanity level is still quite high, we could probably rule out shade. Oh, that's a potential EMF 5. Oh yeah, I think I can rule out shade. That is a potential EMF 5 right there, which is what we like to see. Now I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, and then I'm actually going to take in the second crucifix. and just use it to cover my ass, because there's a chance that that crucifix in there might not be covering the entire location, and I want it to, so. Let's put this one maybe like, yeah. And we'll just do a cross section of the room. Now there are a couple of things that are forced even on 2 pieces of evidence, even on nightmare mode. Where are you?
Taken away.
Absolutely fantastic. Right, so we've got Spirit Box. We've got Spirit Box and potential EMF 5. Now I'm not going to say that it is definitely EMF 5, but we are going to check. I'm just going to put that there just to cover my ass. Now let's go and do our Wraith check. It's the easiest thing in the world to check. We just put down some salt and see what happens. I will grab the EMF as well. Turn the breaker off. What a bat! It's fine. I can do this without my flashlight, it's fine. She's blowing out candles? I didn't put a candle in there. Is she lighting candles just to blow them out? I mean, what a trooper. Right, I'm going to put so much salt in this house, in this room, that she cannot avoid it. There's no way. Not a Wraith. Can automatically rule out Wraith. I don't see any Peats, but I won't rule out Peats just yet, so it's not a Wraith. For Phantom, Peats! Peats! Big Peats, big stomps, massive stomps. Right, just because we're not getting UV doesn't mean that we're not getting UV, because remember this is only 2 pieces of evidence, one is going to be hidden. Now, Spirit Box was definitely there. Do we absolutely 100% not have orbs? Let's check. Hello there, CC. Oh, it's a bit bright, isn't it? I absolutely do not see. He's throwing objects in here. Is he being a bastard? Is this the ghost room? Wait. Either way, I can't see orbs for sure. Fuck. It's fine. Okay. Pop that back on. That's good enough. And we'll pop this back on here. I'm actually going to grab the crucifix from outside. I'm going to put it in that room. There he is. Fantastic. Right, so theoretically, wait. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Where are you?
Take it away.
Where are you? Where are you?
The far
Where are you?
An elderly victim
Where are you?
slips away.
Where are you?
Taken away.
Where are you?
An elderly individual
Where are you?
far from the
Where are you? Come on, you bastard.
elderly
Where are you?
slips away.
Where are you? Where are you?
An elderly victim far from there.
Where are you?
Behind me.
Where are you?
Here.
Where are you?
Attack.
Where
Right
are
here.
Where are you?
A close encounter.
Where are you?
Elderly individual.
Where are you? Where are you?
Right here.
Where are you?
The far reach.
Where are you? Where are you? Yes. Okay. Okay. Now we go and check our sanity. God damn it. Alright, okay. Oh, that is unfortunate. Alright, okay, so I don't think it's the Diogen. Now, we've got a real chance that it could be a phantom. A real chance that it could be a phantom. I think we might be getting a believer win. However, there's a real chance that it might be a yokai. A real chance that it could be a yokai. Wait. So, there's a way we can do the phantom test. I'm just going to take in a smudge just in case it's a yokai. We're going to do the phantom test first. But I did harass it a lot with my voice and it did try to hunt. So what we're going to do... I'm going to go get my camera. We're going to do the phantom test. Right. I need him to do the dots again. And watch now, he'll never do it again. It's a phantom. You guys win. First game of the night. And you guys win. Who voted yes for phantom? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just kidding! It's a big sexy yokai. You guys watched me take a photo of that phantom. It instantly disappeared. Turns out it's a yokai. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna go harass him some more. Where are you?
Far from there.
Where are you?
Here in the
Where are you?
an elderly individual
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
from behind
Where are you?
on far from their home.
Actually, let's go get the voodoo doll. I deserve this. I deserve no peace for making you guys believe that... Uh-oh. It might be in the garage. Uh-oh. I think it's in the garage. Give me the heart pin. See how I've got my flashlight on? And he totally didn't come to me. See how I've got my flashlight on? See how he's completely ignoring me even though I've got my flashlight on? Watch this. Yokai. Yokai. 100% a yokai. I'm so sorry, guys. He's a bit stinky and he's a bit stupid. He doesn't know. Even though I've got my flashlight on, I'm talking on comms. I've got my comms going. He has to be really, really close to you in order to pick up on your equipment and stuff. So I'm so sorry I got your hopes up. I genuinely, that was just bad timing on that ghost photo. It genuinely looked like it vanished when I took the photo. I'm so sorry, guys. A big sexy yokai. Wow, cruel coincidence. I'm so sorry. That's okay, we'll spin another one. Wow, I was so excited for you. I wanted to believe. I believed that you had won. I was a believer. Right, let me just have a quick look at my shop. That is why my points, that's what my points are for giving them away. You're a sweetheart. I'm not upgrading that. I don't want to. 75. 75, right. We're waiting for 75. I'm level 73. Alright, Tanglewood, hop back in. We'll do another one. Alrighty. Name? Lucy. Excellent. So we can keep Banshee and Diane on the card. Right. Spin. Congrats if you did win. Spinny, spin, spin, spinny, spin, spin, spin. It was almost a phantom again. Wraith. Nice and easy to check. I will not do the Wraith check straight away. We'll do a little bit of suspense. But let me get that for you guys. Start prediction. Now then. Wraith. Wraith. There we go. Alrighty. Right, whilst you guys are voting, I will be right back. Hold on.
Say hello, Bianca.
What is a ghost's favorite dessert? Ice cream.
Alrighty. Let's get right back on in, shall we? Right, lighter before I forget. Lighter? I hardly know her. Right, camera, thingy, donk. Sounds like heavy rain to me. Alright, breaker. Donk. Actually, I'm going to look for orbs whilst we're going. Quick check. Orbs, orbs. Orbs, orbs, orbs. Quick check for orbs, orbs, orbs. No voodoo doll. Breaker is here. I don't immediately see orbs, but I will switch that light on. Kitchen and dining room didn't have orbs, but I'm switching these lights on. Into the basement. The Mant of Bass. Summoning circle. Nice. I heard that. Oh, this is the ghost room. This is the ghost room. Fascinating. Oh, if this is the ghost room though, orbs. Saw that. How come I'm not getting object moved on that, please? Thank you. Right, there's definitely no orbs. Alright, cool. I will stick this light on. And actually... I'm gonna put this up here. Oh, boner, wait. Boner, bony boner, boner. Bony boner. Nice. Right, let's go get some stuff. We should also establish a getaway. Not there. Here will do nicely. Perfect. So I shall leave this door open. I'm also going to check in here. Nope. You're dead to me, this room. Right, let's go get some things. Right, I'm not going to do the wraith check straight away. I'm going to do some other bits and pieces first. So let's do crucifix, let's do book, let's do dots. I barely know her. What happened? I just left for a second. I had a little demonstration of how the yokai works and then I left. Check that one. Ooh, it's in the basement. Right, I think there should be fine. Book. Dots. Hello there, lockpick. Welcome on into Phasmophobia. Today on Phasmophobia, we are in the basement. Is the new rework live next week? Next week. Very excited. March 3rd. So we're playing some Tanglewood whilst we can. I'm going to enjoy the map whilst we have it, and then I'm going to enjoy it when they rework it. And I'm very looking forward to it. I want a train room. I want a train room. We're going to get dots, I can feel it. So like maybe shut myself a little bit, not gonna lie. Nice. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Okay, we'll come back to that. Establish temperature. Oh, could be freezing. Nice, nice, nice. Could be freezing, could be freezing. Getting in the old version until it's overhauled? Exactly. Enjoying it whilst we have it, because that's okay. Right, I do want to put some salt down, but I feel like it's too easy for now. So we'll do a couple of bits and pieces. There are a couple of things happening down there. I think we're going to get freezing, which is fine. Just a fart would do, honestly. It's very quiet. Uh-oh. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? Has it moved already? I've just set everything up. What do you mean? Hold on. Has she moved? I think she's moved. Hold on. So she's either in the living room. 3.2. I think she's in the living room now. Or I think she might be in the living room. I don't know what's giving me that idea. But yeah, I think she might be in the living room. Alright, fine. Potential Banshee, we don't know for certain yet. Singing ghost event though, so we shall see. She is the small child, so we just have to keep that in mind. She turned that light off. What a bitch. Giving mare? A little bit of mare, I'm not gonna lie. Tiny little bit of mare. But again, we don't know for sure yet, so we're just gonna play it safe. Put that down for the Onryo. Drop that down there for that. Let's just double check the orbs. Because I don't know how long it took her to... We're also going to do Spirit Box again. I don't know how long it took her to not be in that room. So we're going to check for orbs. Definitely don't see any orbs. Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Alright. I'm keeping an eye on that writing book because yesterday it wrote in there and I didn't even see it. Hey, what's looks, maxing and mogging? I'm old and I don't know. Bob, I am also old and I have no idea. I have no idea. I am not hip and down with the kids. Does anybody in chat understand? Surely it means looking good. Surely it means like, so if you're looks maxing, you're maximizing your look. And if you're mogging, I think that means like getting done up. Like getting dressed up and stuff. Rick, it's dark, so I need to put some lights on. I can't put this light on, she blew them out. So there's not much I can do except for grab my... There we go. Has the temperature gone up again? Wait. Is she bouncing? I can see my breath in there though. No, it's definitely here. Unless... No, wait, what? Help! Help! I'm getting a second crucifix. I don't trust this bitch. Twins? Twins? We haven't got any evidence yet. Minus. Twins is an option. Right, hold on. Excuse me. I'm gonna get things back downstairs now. I'm gonna grab the book and put the book back downstairs. Okay. So for twins we need EMF. Nope. EMF. It's definitely down here. Right. EMF and spirit box, are you sure? Oh, you're right. Oh, I'm getting the spirit box back down then. Because if we're not getting spirit box, it means we'll get EMF. If we're not getting EMF, it means we'll get a spirit box. Because remember, we only get 2 pieces of evidence. Where are you? 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 I think we're gonna get EMF. I think this might be an EMF ghost. I could do the summoning circle. This is there somewhere. Right. Where's my parabolic? That's ambience. That's ambience. Just throwing buckets at me. Could very well be the twins. Right, there's a really easy way to figure this out. Hold on. Watch this. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab a couple of smudges. I'm going to check my sanity as well. My sanity's still pretty high. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna force a hunt. Actually, I'm not gonna get the photo. Fuck the photo, it's fine. I'm just gonna light some of these candles to drop my sanity. Ah, fuck it. Let's ball. Huh. Not a very big ball, Didn't sound like the twins. But now my sanity should be low enough. Although I wasn't really listening. Hold on. Right, we'll do it again. What we're gonna do? Oh, she teleported a mannequin in here. There wasn't always two. Wait. Ah, it's fine. Right. Actually, let me put this light on so I can see. That's a hint? Yeah, there's two of them, like the twins. Right, I'm just gonna... The problem is, though, is that she's the small kid. So it's very difficult to, like... see. It sounded kind of slow. Let's find out. I think you might be right. It definitely didn't sound fast. They'd be like, do you get it yet? Here are the twins. Here are twin mannequins. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so we're just gonna wait. I can't do the summoning circle again, unfortunately, but my sanity now should be low enough that hopefully she should hunt again really soon. And we listen to the footsteps, because the twins are very easy to determine from their footsteps. Actually, what we could do... Did I leave my parabolic down there? God damn it, did I? So what we could do is we could just drop that in there. I wonder if I've got time to go down and get my parabolic. Hold on to your butts. Actually, I've got an idea. Right. We're just going to lie down some defenses. We're gonna lay down some defenses so she doesn't come into the room. Hold on. Hopefully. Right, so we're gonna go one here. Shit. That's the fast one. Okay, that's the fast one. The hunts aren't very long, so hopefully we should be able to hear her before she gets to us. But I think that was the fast one. Now when she hunts again, we'll hear it on the parabolic, and we'll hear her footsteps clear as day. And hopefully she doesn't, you know, start hunting right in front of me. That would be fantastic. So, she should be good to hunt anytime now. Just have to listen. I love this game. This game's so fun. This game shouldn't be this fun. Just, I'm doing nothing. I'm sat in a nursery with a parabolic waiting. And it's so fun. What a genius concept for a game. Come on then, child, where are you? Come on, child. Get out. Make me, you ball. Because it's a puzzle, and puzzles are fun. Exactly. Here she comes. Shh, shh, shh. I'm fine. Right. Wait, no, what am I doing? I think that was the fast ghost. I think that was the fast one. Honestly, we could probably do this without the parabolic. I can just sit here and listen. Hold on. Because she can hear with, she knows where the parabolic is, so I have to be careful. There's only ever one ghost out at a time. Ew, standing up? Not in my game. I'm surprised the salt didn't grab her. Probably did, and she came back anyway. Right, hunt again, you smell. I want to hear the slow ghost. I want to hear the slow twin. Is it just me or is that normal speed? Is it just me or is that normal speed? I think that's normal speed. I don't think we have the twins. Wait. Okay, hold on. Reassess. Reassess. Okay. So I need to see a couple of things. It did sound a little bit faster. It did sound a little bit fast, but then it sounded normal. Right, I'm at zero sanity. Cool. Interesting. The hunts are not very long at all. I think she's in the garage. I'm going to put the light on in the garage and see what she has to say about it. I don't think it lasts long enough for her to get to me. Perfect. There's the Pete's. So we definitely have ultraviolet. I don't think it's a demon. Okay. If that's the case, double check for orbs. Double check for them orbs. Now, where is she coming from? Is she in the garage? I'm thinking she hasn't turned the breaker off. Has she? Has she turned the breaker off once? I need to know where she's coming from. I need to know where she's coming from. Is she coming from the basement? Is she coming from the garage? Let me just establish where she's coming from. Please don't be the kitchen. She's coming from the basement. She's coming from the basement. Oh wait, no. That was me. I meant to do that. She's coming from the basement. If she's coming from the basement, I'm just going to do a gin test. So I'm going to stand here. She's going to come up from the basement. I'm going to turn the basement light on. Hold on. So I can see when she's coming. So she's going to come up from the basement and she's going to see me. And there's this huge line of sight between me and the basement. If it's a djinn, she's going to sprint at me. So listen, get your listening ears on. Here she comes. And that's a djinn. I believe that's a clear and cut djinn. Do you want to hear it one more time? So, the hunts aren't very long. The hunts aren't very long, but if you listen to her footsteps, she'll be normal speed until she sees me. I think we could double check for orbs, but I just want to see if she does it again. So she should be normal speed until she sees me. I don't think it's cold enough in this room. We could double check the temperature in this room as well if you wanted to double check it wasn't a hun too. It's just weird because it sounded fast when it didn't have line of sight of me. Or was I just crazy? Let's see if she does it again. Hold on. The difference between a Djinn and a Revenant is that when a Revenant sees you, it speeds up faster and doesn't slow down. Whereas a Djinn isn't as fast as a Revenant, and when it gets to you, it goes back to normal speed. That's how you tell the two apart. Here she comes. Or not. Never mind. No, wait, here she comes. Yeah, here she comes. Yeah, see how she speeds up? Yeah, it could be. I mean, are we going Djinn? Are Djinns the ones who like to mess with the breaker box? No. Djinns never turn off the breaker. Never. They can't. They are incapable of turning off the breaker box. Hantus, however, fucking love that breaker box. But if the breaker turns off, it is not a Djinn. Djinns are incapable of turning the breaker off. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Let's punch it, Chewie. Let's see if it's a Djinn. Let's see if it's a Djinn. I feel like it's pretty clean cut, but there's something niggling in the back of my mind. It was indeed a Djinn, yes! With how fast it's going, my money is on Djinn. Yeah, I think that was a pretty safe bet. It was a pretty clean and cut Djinn when it started running towards me, when it sped up when it saw me. Yeah, and that's on Djinns. Absolutely great fun. Right, unfortunately, not a Wraith, but that's okay. We persevere. Not a Wraith or a Mimic. But we'll spin again and see what we get this time. So the slow I heard was it not seeing you around the corner. Must have been, yeah. Just the... and it sounded slow compared to when it sees me. So it sounded like fast and slow rather than fast and normal speed. But hey, this is why we confirm and double check. Right, male or female? Shelley! We can keep Banshee and Diane. Alright, let's see what we get this time.
This is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of violence, and it looks like they left in a hurry.
Oh. Yes! Banshee! I hope so. We haven't had a Banshee in a while. We haven't had a good, jolly Banshee in a while. That would be absolutely swell. Okay, start prediction. Go for it, guys. I want to hear the Banshee scream. I haven't heard it in so long. Just another BRB? Alrighty, perfect. Right, so let's get stuck on in. Hopefully, I believe straight away it's going to be a Banshee. Let's do it. I'm so ready. Get the breaker on. I heard that. Wait. Did I hear a light turn on? Well, 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 well. Double door touch. Yuri? Yuri? It's this room here. I think it's in here. So I'm gonna do that. Bitch. Alrighty. Couple of things. It's not the board, but we do have a hiding spot down there. Very good. Very nice. I'm going to look for the bone. I really should start doing 100% games again. It's good for the money. But I also don't mind just guessing the ghost and getting back out, like... Bonio, Bonio, is it tarot cards? Yuri? I think we've got a Yuri. I think we've got a Yuri. It's not tarot cards. Bone? 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 Oh, it's such a Yuri! It's such a Yuri! Wait. Where the freak is this bone? Aha! I think I checked that one already. Is it just a big sexy Yuri? It's a Yuri! Wait! Watch this. Watch this. So. A Yuri is dots. Nope, not ultraviolet. EMF? Nope, not EMF. Freezing. And orbs. So we're going to get one of these. We're gonna get two of these. One of these is going to be hidden. So let's check for, right, we'll get freezing, that and that. These are the three Yuri things. We're going to get two of these. I can guarantee it. Watch this. So establish temperature. Check for orbs. There they are. Perfect. Now we're either going to get freezing temperatures or we're going to get dots. Because one of them is hidden, remember, so... I'm going to go get the other dots. I'm going to get a crucifix to put in there as well. Right, so let's grab crucifix and then let's grab this guy and the other dots. Perfect. And then we should either get freezing temperatures or we should see the dots. Turn the light off, bitch. Right, pop that there. See if we can get any audio. Oh wait, second dots first. Because I want them all the way across this room. Perf. Now then. A little bit of audio whilst we wait. Because I really should do this. Now, there is also the chance that those orbs mean that we have a mimic So if it stops acting like a Yuri, we have to take that into account as well. Because orbs for Mimic is guaranteed. Freezing? Not yet. So hungry? Well. Now, is that talking or whispering? Oh, I haven't got the thingy yet. It's a fucking Yuri. Wait. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it's not a Yuri. Oh, it's not a Yuri. Right, that changes everything. Right, okay, we're back on, boys. We're back on. Meat is back on the menu, boys. Meat is back on the menu. So, either one of two things has happened. Either it's a Mimic and it changed from Yuri to something else, or I'm an idiot and was wrong the whole time. So we're just going to get everything in there right now. What kind of Girl Scout cookies? It means that Banshee is back on the menu. Because Banshee has orbs. Right, so boink, boink, boink. It's not a Wraith, and I don't see Pete's, but that doesn't mean that we're not getting Pete's. It just means that that could be the hidden thing. Right, so we can mark off. So we definitely got dots. No, that one. We definitely got orbs. So it's definitely not a Wraith. Perfect. What is... Where is my camera? There you are. Right, come with me. Do we have... We do. Perfect. Music box. Come with me. Hold that. Right, Okay. See if we can get a scream or something. What are we looking at? Thay. What do we need for Thay? Ghost right now, freezing. No, not freezing. Dots. Let's actually keep an eye out for dots just in case we see them. Actually, let's do Spirit Box real quick. We need to get EMF in there as well. I don't have the board, so I can't check its age. So let's get Spirit Box EMF. Taking a smudge if we can. What else do I have in my hand? My torch. That's fair. Do Spirit Box. See what happens. Where are you? 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 Okay. Could it be a thing? Double check. Getting close to that freezing. There it is. There's that freezing. So we've got ghost orbs and freezing temps. Let's do an unreal check. It still could be a Yuri, but it didn't open that door the whole way. So am I confused of how the Yuri works? Am I? Let's do an unreal check. It's wandering around quite a lot. See if we can get anything else going. Just touch this door. Oh my god, I hate myself, I hate myself, I hate myself. Forgot how it worked there. You have to hold it down to record. Fuck. God damn it. We almost got another thingy, but it's fine. Fire extinguisher door moved. Oh yeah, I don't know why I'm checking. I mean it could be a Yuri though. Is it just a Yuri? Can it be? Nope, it's not a Yuri. Okay, good to know. Yuris can't slam doors like that. These are very easy ghosts to identify from their footsteps, so we could just force a hunt, and I think we will. Oops. Let me just go and grab some smudges. Uno, dos. So it's definitely breaker went off. It's definitely not a Yuri. I think we can comfortably rule out Yuri. Keep these candles on in case it's an unreal. Now, what we're going to do is double check the temperature in here. So it's minus in this room. And then we're going to double check the temperature here. It's 14 here. The temperature here, 17. 17, turn the breaker off again. Okay. 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 For a mimic, I need spirit box and ultraviolet, I believe, for the mimic, and I got neither of them, so we shall see. It's giving me Haunted, it's giving me Unreal. I don't think it's giving me Revenant. But there's a very easy way to check. And we're going to do it. Where's the music box? Hold on to your butts. Hold on to your butts. What's the best way to do this? I know. I know. This is probably not the best way to do this, actually. Let me think. Because I want to hear... Actually, I know what to do. I know what to do. Where's that UV? I'm going to abandon that. I'm going to grab... Where did I put my smudges in there? Music box. Alright, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Listen to our footsteps. I should have broken it. Fuck. I should have broken it. It's okay. That should bring my sanity down. That was just nice listening to her sing. I need to go and turn whatever that is off. Alright. My sanity should be down enough now that I've used the music box that she should have done. I should have broken it. Breaker's off? Right, breaker's off. She went down into the basement. Of course she went down into the basement. Right, hold on. Breakers. Shot myself. I'm fine. Do you know what? Do you know what? Come on then! Come on! I'm dead. Might actually be dead. Oh, I'm actually okay. But I think she hunted on top of me a little bit. I think she may have hunted directly on top of me. Right, hold on. The breaker is off. The breaker is off. Right, we're doing this. I don't know if I can. Okay, I can. I think I'm in the ghost room. Oh shit, oh lord. sticks technically not count as a light source. That's the light would if you were to hold the glow sticks in your... It's haunted. It's a Hantu. %. Okay, so glow sticks do not count as an electronic piece of device. It's not the light that the ghosts are detecting, it's the EMF frequencies, it's the electromagnetic frequencies, and because a glow stick isn't an electrical appliance, the ghost cannot detect your glow stick, so it's safe to use a glow stick, which is why I use glow sticks. Right, so the Hantu trick. I want you to look okay, so for those of you unfamiliar with the Hantu, when the breaker is off, am I in the ghost room? I'm in the fucking ghost room. I need to get out of the ghost room. When the breaker is off, the Hantu is dangerous because the Hantu is faster in cold. But the best way to figure out a Hantu is when the breaker is off, you can see the Hantu's cold breath. So I'm going to let the Hantu hunt me, and I want you to see the cold breath. You can see the Hantu breathing. Hopefully. Here she comes, ready? Look for her breath. Do you see it? Did you see her breath? Yeah. So it only works when you have the breaker off. When the breaker is on, you cannot see the Hantu breath. However, when the Hantu goes into a cold room, it speeds up. So if you've got the breaker on, the ghost room is always cold. That's why you can see your cold breath. I'm fine. So when the Hantu is in the cold room, it will be faster. When it goes into warm rooms, it will slow down. But the best way to test for a Hantu is turn the breaker off. If you're feeling brave, turn the breaker off, and you can see the physical cold breath coming out of... I'm technically in the ghost room, so I'm in danger, so I need to wait for the next hunt to escape. Because I'm out of smudges. And she's mad. So, that's on the Hantu. If you don't want to chance the Hantu in a cold environment, calm down, love. If you don't want to chance her, then keep the breaker on. Take note of where the ghost room is. Hide somewhere so you can hear her walking in and out of the ghost room. She'll be faster in the cold room and regular speed outside of the cold room. It's fine. I was inside the ghost room and she hunted right on top of me. She also likes to hunt from cold rooms, so don't stand in the ghost room or the Hantu will kill you. It's okay, it's a Hantu.
Welcome back.
It's a Hantu. I could have chanced leaving the house. I could have risked it. I just didn't want to. Don't do what I just did. Yeah, don't stand in the ghost room. The Hantu will hunt on top of you. It's fine. But I wanted to show you the Hantu cold breath. It's just a really easy way to establish a Hantu is to find that cold breath. Unfortunately, not a banshee, but still a good ghost. I do like a Hantu. They're very interesting. So, hey, fantastic. It's getting warm in here. I think Matthias turned up the heating. Or it might just be the heat coming off of Hot Boy. I think it's the heat coming off of Hot Boy. Eddie dying for educational purposes. Exactly. Exactly. That's what it's for. I'm here to teach. Right. Name? Gloria. Excellent. Wouldn't it be fantastic if Gloria was a Goryo? Screaming Gloria! 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 Why you such a bastard, Gloria? You never changed ghost rooms, Goryo! Wouldn't that be fantastic? I mean, the name is Ed. Ed die? Yeah. Educational death. That's what that was. The twins! The twins! Will I ever get a Diane? Who knows? Or dares to dream. Right, I need to pee. I know you guys didn't need to know that, but I've got the twins here somewhere. You never change ghost rooms. Gloria the Goryo is poetic. Well, that's why I sing Gloria. That's why the Goryo song is set to the melody of Gloria. Goryo, Goryo, why you such a bastard, Goryo. Gloria, Gloria, Gloria. Do you see? That's it. It would be It would be poetic because that's her song. Her song is Gloria. Why you make me piss the bed? Thought you were another ghost instead. Nope, it's just a Goryo. Goryo, Goryo. Right. I need to pee. So whilst you guys are voting, again. In the West. No one, no problem. If you're big EPs, obviously, please do go to bed. It is getting late. It's 10 o'clock. Right, flashlight on. Neum. I'm going to spend some time with Tanglewood. Right, breaker. Hardly know her. No, but it's Voodoo Doll. Yes, I love Voodoo Doll. Nice. Pop that light on. Actually, I'm going to keep the light off for now. Do we have a hiding spot? We do. Excellent. I'm going to pop the light on in here then. I'm going to go look for the bone. Bonio, Bonio. Who's got the Bonio? It's going to be a big sexy ribcage. It's going to be a big sultry spine. Is it going to be a seductive skull? Is it going to be a frivolous pair of fingies? Is it going to be... Ooh, what's it going to be? A foot? Oh, no. That's fine. Right, okay, we've got the bone and we've got the thingy. What else did I bring? I brought fuck all! I brought fuck all. Wait, hold on. Drop that. I brought goddamn nothing. It's getting a bit late. It's 10. Sir, I was up till 2. I was trying to make you feel better about yourself. I'm old! I'm old, okay? I'm old. 10 o'clock is late for me. I'm old. Hark! What doth my ears perceive? A door? Aha! Bitch. Orbeez? Orbeez! Yatta! Injanai. Right, so we're here. We will set up camp here. Establish temperature. He likes to touch the doors. Right. Fair. Neum. Screaming Gorio. 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 Why you such a bastard, Gorio? You never change ghost rooms, Gorio. Hopefully it is a Gorio. That'd be swell. I would really love it if Gloria was a Gorio. Would you like some dots? I have them just for you. Let's put them over here. Wait. Sorted it. Give me. Right, I'm going to establish other bits. She's touching a lot of things. So we might get fingies. I will check, right. Aha! Perfect. Don't break! Yes. Wrong. Off. Okay. So, let's get a wraith check done in there, shall we? Tiny little EMF spikes, tiny. They're so tiny. Tiny. Walk. Thank you. Oh no, Pete. Doesn't mean that we're not getting UV. It just means that it might be hidden. Keep that in mind. Alright, cool. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? EMF 5. Perfect. Touching lots of things. Right, if it is... What is the other piece of evidence that we need for Mimic? It's not EMF 5. We got ghost orbs. Could it possibly be? Could it possibly be our Diane? Could it? Finally? Now, I think we need freezing temps, ultraviolet, and spirit box. I don't think it's EMF. Yes. Yes. Could it be our Diane? Could it be? Unfortunately, it's not a Goryo. However, what we need to do now is we need to set up... She's following me. We need to set up a couple of Raiju traps. Look at those. Ooh, big spikes. Right, so just get anything that is electronic and we take them into the house. Because the ghosts that we're dealing with is a Raiju, which is faster around electronics. An Obake, which changes shape. We can test that during a hunt. And a Diane, which gets faster when you move, which is going to be trickier to test, but we can do it from a closet. So let's set up a couple of things for Raiju first. We do have the voodoo doll. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put... So we've got a hiding spot here, right? We've got a hiding spot here. So I'm going to put a beepadoo here. And I'm going to put a beepadoo... I'm going to put a beepadoo like here. And I'm going to put dots... I'm going to put dots like here. Now, I'm also going to grab the EMF, and I'm going to put the EMF here, so I can hear it. I'm going to leave... oops. Actually... I put that in there, so it doesn't hunt on top of me. I'm going to grab the glow stick, because this doesn't count as electronic. We're going to put it in here. Could be a Raiju. Right, so here's the plan, right? We've got electronics in here. We've got electronics in here. I'll even leave the spirit box on. So there's an electronic, there's an electronic, there's an electronic. And then out here, there's an electronic, there's an electronic, there's an electronic. Which means that if it's a Raiju, when it's around all of these electronics, it's going to be faster. And then when it goes over here, away from the electronics, it's going to slow down. I'll even bring my flashlight. So I'll put my flashlight here, so that we can see it flickering. If it's an Obake, it will not speed up. If it's a Diane, it will speed up when I move. So, we do have the voodoo doll. So I'm just going to grab some smudges and put them in there with me. I think I can grab one more. I can. Perfect. I had a Diane the other day, and the difference between fast and slow is really obvious. They are super slow when hunting you when you stand still. Perfect. Right, okay, so we're going to drop them in there. And then we're going to go and get... Then we're going to go get the voodoo doll. We're going to start pulling some pins until we get a hunt. Come with me, child. And... Thank you! Right. And then we're going to... see what happens. Alright, hold on tight. Listen to the footsteps. Here we go. It's a Diane. Oh my god. Slow. Fast. Wait. Slow. Fast. Oh my god! I've got my first Diane! Oh my god, I think I've actually got my first Diane. Oh, it finally happened! Let me see if I can get her to hunt again. So, the Diane is faster when you move and slower when you stand still. The easiest way to check if it's a Diane is hide in a closet near to where she's hunting and just go back and forth. Now, if she would just hunt again, I want to hear it one more time. Here she comes. Slow. Look at the difference. Finally. Finally. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm just gonna do it one more time because I'm excited. That's incredible. It's so obvious as well. Like, if you're being chased by her, it's going to be less obvious because obviously you're trying to stay alive and it's harder to listen. But it's very distinct. Can you imagine if there was somebody else out there right now? That's incredible. Can you imagine if there was somebody else playing and they're trying to get away from her? And I'm just in the closet going. That's so cool. And that's on the Diane. Obviously, it's easier to check for a Diane if you have control over the hunt like that. Whereas if she was hunting me and I had to run away from her, she's going to be fast whilst chasing me. I don't know if she's got line of sight or anything yet. I'm quite sure other people can tell you. It would be hard to identify a multiplier whilst everyone is running around. You'd have to like stay still and then be like, ready, go, and then everybody moves and see if she gets faster. But yeah, I have finally got my first ever Diane. What a treat. Yay! And you're right, it is very distinct. It's very clear the difference between the slow speed and the fast speed. Yay! There she is! Finally, how long has it been since these ghosts were released? And that's my first Diane? Nice. Nice. Fantastic. Love that. I finally have met all the ghosts. I feel like there should be an achievement for that though. Like, identify your first Diane. That would be lovely. Ah. I was really surprised at how slow she was. Yeah. It's just that movement that confirms that it's a Diane, because she does sound the same speed as like other ghosts, but especially in a house full of ADHD. Yeah, you're right. I am roast. I don't know why it's so warm in this room right now, but hey, unfortunately, what were we rolling for? Not the twins. However, could be mistaken for the twins. But that's okay. Right, we'll do one more. And then I need to get some work done. I've got videos that I need to edit, and I'm just not editing them. I'm not gonna lie. I need to get off my butt and actually do some work. So let's hop on in. We'll spin the wheel. That, and it's getting really warm in this room. Judy! Judy Dyer! I hardly know her. Wheel! Let's go. We've had one already tonight, but can we make it 2? Let's find out. Yokai! One of my favourite ghosts. Will it be a yokai or a mimic? Alrighty, vote away. Heavy rain. Right, whilst you guys are voting, I'm gonna get set up. Let's do this. Heavy rain, heavy rain. Donk. Right, breaker. Tarot cards, not the tarot cards. Mirror. Not the mirror. Monkey paw. Not the monkey paw. Voodoo doll again. Rock and roll. Boner. I do like the voodoo doll. Nice. Right. Breaker. Breaker is in the basement. Do we have a hiding spot down here? No. Okay. Establish looping spots and establish temperature. See if we can find out where we're going. Need to let the house heat up a little bit. See if there's anywhere actually cold. Getting 10 up here. 4 in here. Is that another boys' room? Oh, yes it is. Perfect. Just establish an area. Got a hiding spot in here, I guess. Right. We're in the boys' room again. Which is fine. Let's see what we've got. 2 pieces of evidence. Breaker is already off, so we can immediately rule out Jinn. It's touching lights. Nice. Right, I'm gonna go get the breaker back on. It's touching a lot of things. But that's okay. It's definitely throwing things around. Right, double check temperature. Not freezing just yet. Salt check. Salt and UV. Get that check done immediately. So salt, UV, and I'll check for Orbeez. See if it's another Diane. Editing, you're right. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Oh good, it's her again. Pete! I see Pete's. I see Pete's. I see Pete's. I see Pete's. Alright, we've got Pete's. We've got Pete's for sure. Pete's. Oh my god, give it to me. Oh my god, what am I pressing? Right, we've got fingies. They're normal. Breaker's off again. I'm gonna go get that. And then what else did I bring in? Salt. No, I did the salt. We just did the salt. Orbeez. That's what I'm checking. I'm checking Orbeez. Right. Now, there's a couple of pieces of evidence that are forced in this game. I don't see any orbs. One of the ghosts that forces UV is Obaki, so we have to keep our mind open to the possibility that it's an Obaki. But it doesn't mean that it is 100% an Obaki. I saw her, I saw her. Right, so dots. Can't be a Goryo. We can do a check for all of these. I definitely saw her though. I'm positive I saw her in the dots. I'll get a couple of things in. So, to check for a phantom we need the camera. The camera's in there. But I'll get the parabolic. See if we can get a scream. Hopefully she'll do another ghost event for us. Besides the cold, does the weather affect the ghost? Not really. Kind of. Cold and obviously a blood moon affects the ghost. It's just ambience. It affects the temperature of the house, I guess it's just mainly temperature. Come on, do something. Just wants to listen to some tunes. She just wants to listen to some tunes, right? I definitely saw her in the dots. Wait, what? I definitely saw her in the dots. Let me just confirm it's not a phantom first. Bitch. Fine. Let me just confirm that it's not a phantom. We'll take a picture of it, and if it's a phantom, it will not appear in the photograph. So let's see. Come on then, Stinky, where are you? Give me that dots. Unfortunately, we just have to kind of sit and wait. She's touching the window. She's touching the window. Now if we can just grab her. If she's a phantom, when I take the photo, she will instantly disappear. And she won't appear in the photo. Not here for your push. Come on, dots form. Aha. Unfortunately, that is a phantom. No banshee. We've come full circle. The first ghost of the day I thought was a phantom and you guys were going to win. And now we've come full circle. We have found the phantom. That is 100% a phantom. Took the photo of the ghost, it immediately vanished. Double checked that we got the ghost photo. It says that we got the ghost photo, but the ghost is not in the photo. So it's a phantom. And that is how you guess a phantom. Let's go! My tired brain just thought the best crossover ever. Phasmophobia with Pokemon. Figure out if the house is haunted. Yeah! And have it all just like ghost Pokemon. That would be adorable. That'd be super fun. Right, my lovelies. I am melting. And I've got a bunch of work that I need to do. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I had a great time. I'm going to go and get some videos edited. And get that done. I'm way behind on my editing and things, so I'm gonna go and have a snack and rehydrate myself and cool down a little bit, and then I'm gonna have just like an editing session and stuff. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I really want to get through. Thank you very much for being here, Isha. It was absolutely lovely to have you guys. Remember, if you're new here, hit that follow button. Come back for more. Join our Discord if you fancy it. Tomorrow, I kind of want to finish Quarantine Zone, but Mithy and I are doing stuff during the day, and I'm not sure what time we're getting back. I am streaming 100%. I am streaming. I just don't know when. But when I do turn on stream, tomorrow will be Quarantine Zone. I need to get to the end of it. I need to get to the end of it because I'm going to start a new game soon. And you guys are just going to have to wait and see what it is. It's not a new game, but it's a new game for me. That's all I'll say. So, have a good rest of your night. I'll see you tomorrow for Quarantine Zone. Stay sassy. If you want some more content whilst I'm offline, remember we have the Phasmophobia channel, the VOD channel, and the Trans Joy channel. Go and check out all of those channels as well. Soup Kitchen tomorrow! Alright, go and have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll catch you tomorrow for more stream. Have a good one, guys. See you next time. Bye!